Welcome to the Den of Debauchery.
You were saying you were trying to get some
stuff I like.
you were trying to get some cheap liquor. You were trying to get cheap liquor for your wedding by buying it in a PX, which is a post exchange. Those are the little stores on military bases, and when you shop inside a military base because you're a military or a spouse or a family member, you do not get taxed, and you can get alcohol way cheaper because the taxes on alcohol is what makes it so expensive. Yeah, I used to be able to buy a handle of Evan Williams whiskey, which is cheap, shitty whiskey, but I used to be able to buy a handle for $17.50 or something like that. And then I'd spend $2 to $3 on Coke, and then I would have
Cocaine.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you think you're getting cocaine for $2 or $3, that is crack.
Oh, like black tar shit.
That's heroin.
I don't do drugs.
You've done more drugs than anybody else here with your
Yeah.
health problems.
Yeah. Prescription.
So, did you ever get that figured out? You got somebody in mind that can actually take care of that?
No, I don't think so.
No?
No. I was thinking about it, but I don't know anyone good enough.
What do you mean?
Well enough.
Oh, you don't know them well enough. That's
Yeah.
I don't know anybody good enough. They're not good enough for this fucking assignment.
They're not good enough to buy alcohol for me.
They're not good enough to save me a bunch of money. Thoughtless pieces of shit. No, you should definitely figure it out. I would do it, but I can't because veterans don't count. You have to be currently in. You have to know somebody in the Guard or in the Reserve or
I do, but around here, I don't think so. I know someone that's out in the West Coast and stuff like that, but I don't know anyone close.
Yeah, anybody in the area that is a veteran and would like a free bottle of alcohol for your troubles and is willing to purchase some alcohol on a PX to save a bunch of money for the sake of love and cheapness, please feel free to reach out in the Findlay or surrounding areas.
No, I could switch to Geico and save myself a little bit of money, but
No, Jesus Christ.
that's all I kept thinking is every time you're like, if you want to save money,
I don't.
that's a cheap one-liner, man. That's what I do.
You're cheap. You're going on a date tonight?
Well, yeah.
Do
you call them dates? If you're like that.
Yeah.
Or do you just say we're going out?
Either one. I don't know. I'm not going to argue semantics over it, what it matters. But yeah, I'd call it a date. You're going out on a date.
All right. Yeah, and just like normal. Just like a normal
Going
day.
to see a movie?
Yeah, I think so.
Rambo Last Blood?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because really what I'm looking for is another excuse to listen to Old Town Road.
Okay, so they have dramatically improved their marketing on that. The most recent commercial is basically saying how this movie is not for everyone, and they played clips of people being interviewed when First Blood came out, and it was a bunch of British people saying how typical American movies, nothing but violence, there's no substance or characters, and like 3 different people basically said the same thing. Oh, it's a typical American movie. It's not, violence and gore. What else do you expect from the Americans? And their whole brand is this movie may not be for you, but basically preaching that this is America. Fuck you. Suck our dicks. Gory movie. Yeah, it's Rambo fucking 14. I don't give a shit. Fuck you. You'll watch it. And I was like, all right, that's much better marketing. Based on that trailer alone, I am much more likely to see the movie. I probably won't still, but if I would have seen that trailer first and not seen the Old Town Road trailer, I would be all about it. Yeah. I'd be like, fuck yeah, America, woo!
Yeah, but you missed the part where in the background, the music that's playing is like Old Town Road, but it's in a C minor, so you can't really tell. You're like, is that?
You just threw out a thing that you think is musical. I could tell by the way you said, but it's in like a C minor. Like,
I know that's a thing, so it's
what
like,
is it though?
I don't know. It's a key. I mean,
it's a key.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah. What I said, if I would have said that,
I love that. That's what I hear when most people debate politics, is they just throw out something. It's like, you don't understand, okay? The climate, like the rising tides, okay? The geothermal energy. And it's like, okay, what is that? And they're like, huh? It's like, you're just regurgitating
whatever you heard.
Whatever you heard.
Yeah. See, if you wouldn't have called me out, people would have been like, oh, is it like C minor?
No,
like they would have went through it and then
no,
everyone thinks that I'm really smart. So
I know of at least 2 people that listen that actually know a lot about music. They would have immediately been like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Okay, well,
but you couldn't hear it because it was in a C minor. What's that? It's a key.
Who,
you guys
do I know these people?
One of them was just on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I like her.
Yeah. Too bad.
But the other one I probably don't like.
Nah. He's kind of a piece of shit like you, actually. You guys might get along.
I'm not a piece of shit. I've just done shitty things.
You are a piece of shit, like, at your core. You've slowly gotten better so that, like, not everyone leaves you, but that's only in your own selfish interest.
Well, my mind is horrible.
Yeah.
Like, when I'm constantly thinking, I mean, imagine the shit that I filter even though I say stuff.
Go ahead and pour it out, man.
I mean, I don't have anything specific right now, but every time I'm in public, like,
I think just before we started recording, you were saying something about wanting to eradicate other non-white races.
So you can't make everyone racist. Like, we've already got a racist on the show, and we've had him multiple times. So you can't make everyone.
This is what we said.
No, I did say white is right, but that doesn't. that was about pork.
I was talking about the different shades of white that we were going to paint. And they said, what do you like for the kitchen? And I said, white is right. And next thing I know, I'm doing it. I have to apologize on CNN.
With your podium, like Bill Burr said.
They just wheel out the podium. Oh, God. It was one of the greatest bits.
Did you see that people are, once again, they're not impressed with Bill Burr's stand-up? Because he went at cancel culture or whatever.
Yeah, the whole like first half of his special is basically just like attacking different societal ideas, and I loved it. And then the last half is just him talking about like his family and what a piece of shit he is. It's the first time that he talks about his wife being black, by the way. I honestly didn't.
Well, he had a girlfriend that was black. Yeah, that was that
became.
Is it the same?
Wife. Yeah,
I
think so.
Because he did talk about having a black.
Yeah,
and his grandma not approving.
All he did was like mention that he was dating this girl. He never said that he was like still with her or anything. And I think he's like purposefully avoided it because he never wanted to give the appearance of, like
that he can say the N-word now.
No, he never wanted to be like, my material is my material, and I am not going to try and use her as a shield to try and prove that I'm not racist. These are jokes, and I'm not going to use that. But he had a good joke where he had to lay it out because they were both watching the same thing from a white person's perspective and a black person's perspective, and he liked the funny argument that they had. It's a really great joke. Highly Paper Tiger on Netflix. Highly recommend it. I very much doubt that there is anybody that listens to this that doesn't know about Bill Burr's special on Netflix.
I doubt we're breaking news to anyone.
So who is one person that you would say is your throw it all away for them? As in like one celebrity, one female or male celebrity, whatever you're going.
I feel like it's changed multiple times over time.
Okay.
Like,
well, let's go through the timeline of where like you see this person and you're like, I don't care, like I will disown my family, I will move away and live on an island with just you, I will change my political beliefs, I will become vegan, like I will do it all. I'll throw it all away for you, baby.
So, I
know who yours used to be.
Who's that?
Miley Cyrus.
Yeah. So, Rihanna was before Miley Cyrus.
Okay.
And
Which I think is Miley Cyrus. I never understood.
Well, the Miley Cyrus thing was like when she started getting, like overly sexualized. I was like, that's awesome. And then she got too far into the hippie.
It was the good girl gone bad
kind of thing. Yeah, like holy shit, this is a pop star, and now she's showing her titties. And then she got too far into the hippie.
Now she's licking a sledgehammer.
Yeah, she got ridiculous. So I got off her, and then now it's probably Alexa Bliss from WWE.
I don't know. Who's the red-haired...
Oh, you're thinking of Becky Lynch.
Yeah. She is stunning.
The Irish lass kicker.
Yeah, the Irish lass kicker. The Irish lass kicker. Yeah, no, she is stunningly gorgeous. I would say one of mine right now at the top is... Halsey.
Yeah, you said that not so long ago. Like that was your girl.
But you have to be gorgeous to pull off short hair.
I was about to say you're not a short hair person.
You have to be stunning, and like she is. What's the?
Without Me.
Yeah, that music
In
video.
the video.
I'm just like.
She's clearly not wearing a bra.
Yeah, no.
And when she gets, and then she's got pretty big nipples. Did you notice that? I mean, I'm sure you. You stopped.
Did I notice? I notice?
I think I forgot.
What a ridiculous question.
There was an in between Miley Cyrus and Alexa Bliss.
Oh, who?
Is Emilia Clarke.
Oh yeah,
the mother of dragons. But I don't know if anyone didn't have a crush on her during the Game of Thrones.
She wouldn't be my throat all the way. I'll tell you another one who I had Lacey Chabert.
Don't know.
She's in one of your favorite movies.
Keep going.
That is so fetch. That girl.
Yeah, that was Gretchen. Gretchen Wieners.
Gretchen Wieners. Yeah, no.
God, I'm a nerd. Or Fagala.
Fag, yeah.
Allah. If you say the Allah, it's like, it's not as bad.
Yeah. Being gay does not make you a fag. Liking mean girls makes you a fag.
As a guy, yeah.
Makes you a fag.
Yeah.
I'll tell you another one. Olivia Munn.
Oh, you mean Aaron Rodgers' cover up at one point?
Cover up?
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers is gay. You heard it here first.
Even with that mustache? His inspiration.
Of
his
course.
Inspiration was Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah. Have we never seen a guy with a mustache be gay before? Come on.
No. Who's that comedian? Mateo Lane?
Monte Teo?
No. I just said comedian.
I was in football mode still. You say comedian. What's his name?
Mateo. I know his first name is Mateo.
Sure.
Mateo Lane, I think.
I'm not sure I know who you're talking about.
He's on with You Up with Nikki Glaser a lot. I think
I love Nikki Glaser.
Yeah.
She was just on After Dark.
Oh yeah, I haven't caught that one yet.
I have not listened to it completely, but I love Nikki Glaser. She's awesome.
Yeah, I do too. She had some solid jokes in the roast.
Yes, she did.
I get somebody, I can't remember who said it, but like the number of Caitlyn Jenner jokes that were cut were like astounding. Like they put her there on purpose, and then nobody could like joke about her situation unless it was the right type of joke.
Right.
Yeah. Like the best joke that they let on was, and I still am furious that nobody touched on the fact that
maybe she
back
did.
when it was Bruce Jenner murdered somebody with her car, like ran over and killed a person. Woman of the Year.
That's because that was Bruce Jenner. She is now Caitlyn Jenner.
No, she was always Caitlyn. She was always Caitlyn inside. She just never felt comfortable.
That is funny for the defense, because you think about it, she's like, well, that was Bruce, and now I'm Caitlyn. But then she wants to come out.
Your Honor, you can't come at me for this. That was Bruce.
And then the defense goes, I thought you were always Caitlyn inside.
And then just goes.
I wonder if like this
so
whole loop,
either give up your social justice point of view and your extreme defense of that value, or go to prison.
That'd be a very awesome, like. But you know who would be the asshole? the lawyer that makes her admit that she wasn't Caitlyn Jenner at all times.
Yep.
This asshole.
One of her fucking jokes was, Robert De Niro, great actor. And I was like, I had everyone convinced that I was a man for 60 years. Now that is acting.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I was like, no, you look like a man for 60. That wasn't acting.
Well, you also look like a man now. You just got long hair.
No, it looks like an ugly woman.
I don't know, man.
Big J. Okerson had one of the best jokes about, he was saying like Leatherface, when he killed somebody and then put on the boyfriend's face to fuck with the woman. He said, that's what Caitlyn Jenner looks like.
Jesus. He did a really good job on Your Mom's House.
Oh my God, he's one of my favorites, and he's going to be in the new movie Hustlers. He is the strip club DJ,
which is the movie. That's if we
that's
go to
the one
movies,
you're gonna go see.
That's what we want to see.
Go fucking see it. I am super excited.
Oh, did you hear? J-Lo is in Hustlers.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear that she's now she's doing the Super Bowl?
Yeah,
her and
alongside
Shakira. Yeah, I don't think anyone. I like that. She's a wolf. Wait, it says she's a she-wolf in the closet. Oh, if that's not the most fun, if she doesn't do that for the Super Bowl, I'm gonna be pretty pissed.
It sounds like a woman trying to do a Scarface impression. That's what her voice sounds like. A girl with a high voice.
Yeah, like do
the thickness of the voice.
Do Scarface lines.
Okay. Do you want to see this? Okay. Do you want to play rough? Okay. Do you want to play rough? Okay.
That's so awful. That was
I never said
bad.
that I was great at impressions. I'm saying if you would piece together the two with the technology that we don't have and the skill set that we don't have.
Gail just doesn't commit. There it is.
All right, so I'm glad that you brought that up. So whatever challenge we decide, Derek and I are deciding that we are going to do some type of challenge, some type of competition. We've considered, so far, the first idea that I threw out is us both do an open mic set and record it, and then, put it up and see which one gets the most upvotes and positive comments. But you guys don't really comment that much yet, so that's kind of a dead idea. So if you guys have ideas, please comment.
I smile every time you say shit like that.
No, so if you guys do have other ideas and you can take the 10 seconds to comment or suggest something for a competition for us, the prize, the winner, will get to write a statement that the other one is forced to read, and they will on the podcast.
Okay, so
you will have to read it, and you have to read it with sincerity.
Okay, so
and you will not get to look at it before. Like, I will hit the record button.
Yeah.
I will hand it over to you, and you will have to start reading it.
That's first of all. I don't like the fact that you're saying me like I've already lost this competition.
You will definitely lose this competition.
Okay, that's one.
And one of the things that I am going to make you say is admitting that I do 90% of the work on this podcast.
I'm not supposed to know this. I'm not supposed to know. See, I didn't know if we could read it like we're in one of those
shoot it like a hostage video.
Yeah, exactly. Hang me upside down.
We'll record it on the podcast, but we'll also shoot a video, and they'll just be like, I won't bring my actual gun, but I'll bring my BB gun and just hold it up to the side of your head, and you will be. We'll put up like a sheet behind you, so it looks like
ketchup under my nose.
You're like, oh, dude, we'll make it realistic. I'll just punch you in the face. Yeah. That seems way easier than finding ketchup. No.
Yeah, that's a good alternative.
Yeah, we'll just punch you. We'll just hit you.
I like that idea.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Put some mayonnaise in the corner of my lip.
I'm into pain.
He's done unspeakable things to me.
He's done unspeakable things. Oh, man. Oh, speaking of hostage videos, I actually have to read a statement real quick. So in, the one podcast that we recorded, we brought a bunch of ideas for, porn parody for famous movie titles. And the person that originally suggested it to me and came up with the idea and pitched a couple was not mentioned, and their ideas were not mentioned. And that person took it very harshly and is now holding my family hostage because she way overreacted. I mean, she is furious.
No one listens to our podcast.
She's holding my family hostage until I read this on the air.
You know, you're putting me in a real tough position because right now I want to not care, but I like your family way more than you. Like, if it was you, we would have just found a way to do this without you.
I am going to read these now. I'm going to read your ideas, lady. And please, please, just let go of my family. They had nothing to do with this. I'm sorry that I forgot. I'm sorry, okay? Please let them go.
But
okay.
hold on. I just want to, before you say whatever you're about to say, all these parodies, I just want you to know that I think they're horrible. Okay? These are all horrible ideas. These are bad parodies. Just, okay, go ahead.
Don't say that. She still has them. She hasn't released them. Jesus Christ. I didn't say, he didn't, I have nothing to do with what he says. Okay, I don't believe what he said. These are great. These are the funniest. These are the funniest that ever been. You're the funniest person. You're so pretty. Okay. All right. Goodwill humping. Months of celibacy has left Will wanting to unclog the drain pipes on unsuspecting teen college students. Disguised as a janitor, Will mops up pussy, leaving a mess only a real janitor would clean up.
I think that's real, that's a real tough subject right there because rape culture on college campuses right now.
I think it's the most clever title I've ever heard of.
Next to this next one.
Yes, this one's even funnier. Ghost thrusters. A group of men spend the night in a haunted house fucking as many ghosts as they can. When there's a horny ghost getting off in your bed, who you gonna call? Ghost thrusters!
I'm wondering if this is just like women that are wearing sheets because it could get real anti-Semitic real quick.
Okay. Die Hard. A man collapsed in the middle of masturbating with a raging boner. Pronounced dead at the scene, the coroner rides her way to discover the mystery behind his mysterious death.
Guys, it's not a mystery. His name was David Carradine. He choked himself to death.
Okay. The Sixth Inch. Bruce Willis is trying to discover why this 18-year-old girl keeps having dreams that cause her to squirt, and then realizes he's been sleepwalking and fucking her the whole time.
I like this one because it's just a very realistic. Yeah, 6 inches. It's all right.
That's the Sixth Sense, the Sixth Inch.
No. What I'm saying is it's sixth is like 6 inches. That's doable.
The sixth one when he puts it all the way in and gets to the base, and he goes, "That's the sixth one."
Yep. Then again, there's a thing going around where like
she's like, "I thought you only had 5." No, there's the 6th.
Right down to the root.
Okay. All right. The Rod Father.
What?
Instead of the Godfather. Angry father doesn't want to give his daughter away on her wedding day to be married or fucked by anyone but him.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that goes
right
fits
along with the incest theme. I know.
Fine.
It's perfect.
That might be the most viewed one, even though the other ones might be more clever.
Yep. Star Whores. The evil emperor seeks to control the world with his sperm troopers using the power of the dark cocks.
Cool. Apparently, this person's never heard of Zack and Miri make a porno.
Yeah, this person has.
Well, then come up with something original.
Some of these are mine.
Don't tell me that was yours.
That one was mine.
You're embarrassing. You need to be...
What did I say when we recorded this the last time? We are aware that some of these were probably said before. I'm not going to Google each one to make sure.
Well, that one is easy.
I don't want to fucking hear it.
But that very semi-pretty girl, she did a good job.
She is beautiful. She's a treasure. She is beauty and she's grace. Okay?
She's your muse, your flame.
My muse, my flame. She is both my muse and my flame.
Listen.
Now, please, let my family go. I thought she was... she said she was going to take them. I thought she was kidding, and then I get a finger in the mail. Of course, it was a middle finger. Message received.
Whose finger?
My cousin's.
Oh.
Yeah,
What cousin you like, though?
No, I don't like any of my cousins.
Well, then, I mean, she really...
Yeah, she definitely
Keep 'em.
should have picked somebody better, but she
Yeah.
also has, like, people that I do care about. But I don't want to say too much. You know, I'm not supposed to talk about it, or else she
Texas.
won't release them. So, anyway. Oh, no, she did. I'll tell you something great that she actually did. So, Dad's birthday was on Thursday, and I told her, and she used to work at Dairy Queen, so she gets him an ice cream cake and has them write on there, Happy 80th Birthday. And he was, like, so excited to get it. And he pulls it out there. He's like, "All right, ice cream cake." And he goes, "Oh, motherfucker." She got a good... And he even said beforehand, he's like, "That's really thoughtful for her. I'm really glad she got it." He goes, "Then again, I haven't seen it yet. Probably some smart-ass crack about my age." And I was like, "No, I don't think so." I was like, "I haven't picked it up yet." Like, I knew exactly what was on it, but I wasn't going to let on. He had already predicted because... But then she also made a smart-ass fucking comment of like, "I made sure to get a small ice cream cake, Yale, so that you don't eat too much."
That's a good point.
I was like, "You fucking bitch."
She's like, "Just keep hitting the gym."
She's nonstop. Yeah, she thinks I'm fat as shit. She tells me every time I talk to her, she says, "You're fat. If you don't lose weight, I will leave you." So, yeah, I gotta hit it.
I have the same
gotta-
agreement
I
with
gotta
my
lo-
fiance.
I gotta lose weight and get my family back. Now, as in, which one of you has to lose weight?
Has to lose weight? No.
You said you have the same agreement
Yeah,
with your
but-
fiance.
Yeah, but you said just not get fat. That's what.
No, she said I'm too fat. She said I have to
Oh.
lose weight or she's going to leave me.
All right. Nope, we're both good. I needed to have a little bit of fat on me. Those winters got brutal.
Yeah, I bet. When you're over there looking like the pianist. He was a Holocaust survivor in the movie. I could tell. I could tell by the look on your face you haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, another Adrian Brody film.
Fuck you,
Adrian Brody.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. I'm over it. I'm fine. What else? Hey, have you ever walked in on your parents having sex?
Yes. But I'm told I did that.
You're told you did.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't
so
really-
you did it when you were like a toddler.
Yeah. Nothing that's stuck. Stuck. I said stuck. I said stuck, and then
Nothing-
like I completely I just let it go.
Nothing that stuck.
Yeah.
Nothing has stooken
Stuck
as
in
of
with
yet.
me.
Nothing has stooken as of yet. Okay. See, I never walked in on it, but there were many times where I was. I gotta be careful how I say this because family listens. Where basically I'd be sitting in the living room, and then I would turn.
I should probably
I
head
would
back
turn.
upstairs.
I would either turn the TV up a little louder or just go upstairs.
I never even heard. That
Oh, I definitely heard.
for most of my life, they were literally on the other
The
side
living
of the
room
house.
is right next to
Right.
their bedroom.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so I know where yours would
So
be.
I'm just
that's
sitting
what-
there, and I'd just be like, and it would be like, you know, like a time where like I wasn't ready to go to bed, and this was way before I had a cell phone, so there was like nothing to do once I went upstairs. And I was just like, so I'd turn it up and try to stick it out for a little longer, and I'd be like, okay, all right, it's too weird, I can't. So yeah, that was a bummer.
Yeah, no.
You ever walked in on anybody having sex? Just like opened the
No.
door and been like, whoa!
Not a surprise. No.
What about masturbating?
No.
The answer to that question is yes. I can tell you for sure that you have.
Get it together, man. No, I didn't know that.
Dude,
Did I
you definitely
call
knew.
Did I call it out?
Dude, you definitely... No, we never acknowledged it, but
Oh,
it
that's
definitely
smart.
happened. Because I was sitting at the computer doing it, and you walked in, and it was like a dramatic, like, reach over and reach over, shut the laptop, pull something over my lap. Hey, man. You're like, yeah, just, and like you didn't look at me at all, which is how I knew that you knew. And because it was obvious. And you're like, yep, man, yeah, just forgot this thing, and like grabbed it and like booked it out of the room, and then I just got up and went up and locked the door this time. I'm like, well, pointless now. Nobody's gonna come back.
Whatever.
No, I did have the door. I always locked the door when I masturbated because people were notorious. That was in
Lincoln.
Lincoln.
Yeah.
That was in Lincoln Hall because people could just walk in And
Yeah, all the time.
yeah. So that's why I asked you that question that way, and you said no, and I'm like, liar!
Yeah,
You walked in on me.
So insignificant that I don't even remember.
Oh man. Oh, I was just talking. Speaking of cousins, and hopefully they will all be returned safely. Please release my family. I was just talking to one on Facebook the other day about. This is so fucked up. So my grandma made pretty good deviled eggs, and I was sitting there one family function years and years ago, and I'm chewing on one deviled egg and I have another one in my hand, and either my uncle or my dad said, "I can't believe you guys eat those things." And we're like, "Why?"
Yeah.
And he goes, knowing that like when she cleans them off, she licks the shells off of the egg.
How do you? Okay,
and I'm just like, I have a mouthful.
Well, hold on. Okay, so what she takes the shell off and then
she's
make
like
sure that there's no
you have
extra.
And she's like, she was getting older,
Yeah.
and she like didn't have the same dexterity in her fingers, so if she had one, she would just lick the shell and then spit the shell off.
You know what?
Everything in my mouth tasted like spit immediately. I was just like,
you know that you can just run some water over it, right?
yeah.
Did you tell her?
Nobody. I didn't tell her. And then
I might have cussed at her.
For the next couple of years, every time deviled eggs were set out, the word had slowly spread, and like nobody ate the deviled egg. She'd just be like, "You guys don't want any of these eggs?" And we're like, "What about to take home?" So what they would do is say like, "Oh, I got too full on this. I'll take some home," and then they would just throw it away just to not make her feel bad. That is so fucking.
I might have punched my grandma if I found that out,
dude. What an upsetting thing to find out when you have a mouthful of the fucking thing.
of the deliciousness.
Yeah, they were good, man. They were good. They were just covered in her saliva. All right, let's shift topics here for a second. I didn't learn about this till recently, but apparently it's been like they've been working on it all year. The UK is getting essentially a porn block in the sense that like you have to provide age verification, which wouldn't be a big deal except for the fact that what you have to do to provide that age verification.
Yeah, because when I used to do this stuff, it was as simple as
Check a box.
Check a box.
Yes, I'm 18.
Yes, yep, I'm 18.
No, that's not it. Now, depending on which article you read at which time, because it's constantly changing, it's going to be on the responsibility of the website to decide how they do it, but they can be, fined if it's not stringent enough. Like, if it's not good enough
Do you know the bare minimum?
So, I don't know the bare minimum. Like, they haven't laid it out clearly, but what a lot of people suggest, like, you have to essentially prove your identity. Like, you have to identify yourself in order to prove that you're 18. Meaning providing like a passport ID. One of the ideas was you will have to go to a place and purchase something that gives you access to those sites. So it's basically like getting a library card, but for porn. So like providing a passport. And so now not only is your porn being monitored, but they know exactly who is watching what. And my first thought when I saw this was like, if I was in the UK and I had to identify myself before I watched any porn, my porn searches are going to get a lot more vanilla.
Yeah, could you? Like, they could just
there's
take
no
out
more,
everyone that watches the incest.
There's going to be no more like any of the fucking all the people that watch those incest porn. The incest porn, like that's going to stop being made completely.
Well, not in the United States, because we got freedom.
Yeah, freedom. Goddamn freedom, America.
That is the only reason. If Yale had to pick one reason why he entered the military, it'd be for porn. For porn to be a freedom where we don't have to do what they're doing in the UK.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I think
that's something you should.
We
put
need to
your
go.
Life on the
we need to go
line for.
Liberate the United Kingdom.
I think so. I think it's time for democracy over there.
All right, I'm gonna spread a rumor that there's plentiful oil in the UK, and we're gonna go liberate the UK
right
and give them the freedom that they deserve. Because I tell you, if that were me, then and I know that I'm identified, and anybody can now, if they give a shit, and especially because these sites can be hacked, they'll be easily hacked. Ashley Madison was hacked. That site that's for people that are cheating on their spouse.
Yep.
So if I know that I can be identified, my porn searches are going to be two consenting adults holding hands and agreeing to passionately and slowly make love while looking into each other's eyes, just so people that don't think that I'm a monster.
Well, I mean, the foreplay will be when they're like signing the contract that says that they both consent.
Yeah,
and then instead of yes,
just like a subtle lip bite when signing the consent form of like,
and then and then instead of the whole yes, it's gonna be I consent. The whole time.
Yes, this is acceptable.
I'm consenting.
Oh, I'm consenting so hard right now. Fuck.
God, could you imagine in porn if they had to like ask the girl every time, like, hey, do you mind if I like turn you over?
I'm going to insert this into your other hole now. Do you find that acceptable? I do find that acceptable. Excellent.
Do
you require that I use lube? I do require that you use lubricant. Okay, I shall apply lubricant. Thank you very much. Fuck that. Dude, how crazy is that? Hold on,
I'm going back to your lubricant.
How crazy
thing.
is that one of the ways that they expect it is to provide your fucking passport? You want to put my fucking passport just to get to look at some titties?
To be honest with you,
it's insane.
It is insane, but there's no way that if the United States did this, that I'm not giving them my passport.
But here's the thing. There were always... You can't block every single fucking website. There's no way to monitor all of the porn.
Just do
There's no way to monitor all of the porn.
Yeah, just do an American search. You know what I mean? Yeah. There's a way to get on
an
American
VPN,
server.
If you get a VPN.
There, you know more about this than I do, apparently.
Cheap VPNs, you can set your location anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this. The second that goes through, VPN sales in the UK are going to skyrocket. They will go up, and then they will just set that their location is in America, and then they'll have access to all the porn that they want.
Right.
It's insane.
Free.
It's an insane thing to do.
What's that Mia Khalifa?
Mia Khalifa?
Mia Khalifa? Yeah. Did you hear what she said?
I don't.
About her salary?
Do not care what that dumpster has to say.
She says a lot.
Oh, that she only made like $12,000?
Yeah, $12,000.
I refuse to believe that.
I refuse to believe that. Now, if it's because she had a horrible representative,
emphasis on the whore.
Now, if she had bad representation, don't come out there and be like, "Oh, I only made this." You should be mad at them because you were the #1 porn star I think porn stars come and go in like months. So maybe for like 3 months in a row, she was like #1 porn star.
Emphasis on the cum.
It's gonna stop being funny. And it was after the whore.
You said cum. I said emphasis on the cum. Porn stars.
Everyone heard. No one's laughing.
No, porn stars like coming. Like, do you get it though?
Well, she's not.
But did you get it?
She's not. That's all fake too.
Yeah, but did you get it?
Because a female orgasm's fake.
We all know this.
We all know this. The last one.
We all know this.
Yeah.
This has been established. This is a running theme. Everybody knows it. Stop talking to me about Bigfoot. I believe we will find Bigfoot before we find a real female orgasm. I wholeheartedly believe that.
And that's because they're marathoners when we're sprinters.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Catch up. It's not my fault.
Yep. We've got shit to do. Okay. We can't just be laying around in bed playing diddles with you. We got to get going. It's your fault.
I gotta watch the game.
Yeah. It's your fault you didn't get off.
Let's hurry this shit up. I gotta watch the game, babe.
Why is that a problem?
I don't think it is a problem.
I mean, you want us to take out the trash or have sex with you?
That always bothers me of like sex, the idea of sex being a reward of some kind. Of like anytime a woman is just like, oh wow, I don't know why you think you're gonna get sex because we didn't do this, and it's like, if you view sex that way as if you holding it hostage and I only receive it when you get a reward, I'm going to leave immediately. It's just like, if you are not wanting to have sex with me as much as I'm wanting to have sex with you, I'm out.
Nah, I mean, sure, but I'm kind of spiteful. I will let her catch me jerking off every chance I get.
Just be sitting there. That's what you're gonna do. Just be like, oh well.
We
It's like I jizzed on the trash that you were bitching about me about not taking it out.
Yep.
I was like, go ahead and take it out now. Hands are gonna be sticky.
Looks like you're gonna need to change the sheets again, bitch.
Just oh my god, freaking
Could have been on you instead of on the sheets.
If there's silk sheets too, that shit's gonna fucking ruin shit.
No one.
Silk
I don't
sheets
think
are so-
anyone has silk sheets.
Somebody does.
You have silk sheets?
I do not have silk sheets,
Okay, good.
but somebody does.
Well, yeah, somebody does. I know, but I don't like them.
No, I mean like they're my favorite sheets that I've slept on.
Ugh.
The person that has my family has silk sheets.
Oh.
Yeah.
I want to say bad words about her, but I think I need to be respectful.
Not until I get my family back. Then you can talk all the shit that you want.
But the idea that I'm playing with your family's life, I think that's funny to me.
I thought you were about to say that gets me off. The idea of playing with your family's life gets me so fucking hard right now.
About to go home and let my fiance catch me jerking off again.
Gets me jerking off to some lesbian porn.
So
You said that. That's right. You said that you don't really like just girl on girl.
yeah.
See,
boring.
I think that's one of my favorites because it takes the good part of a porn, which is the woman, and erases the bad part of the porn, which is the man, and replaces it with another woman. Double the woman, zero of the men, all of the fun.
Yeah, but then you got the fantasy. Like, what was it? It was like Bill Burr, where he's like,
You watch
you think you can do it, her, right? That's fucking me. He's like, the first time he saw Doggy Style.
I want to someday. I want to do that. I want to find a woman. I want to get her to do that with me.
So the whole point of like porn usually is
You
like,
watch you watch POV porn, don't you?
I have.
Yeah. Just shit.
A lot.
You're putting yourself in the fantasy
Right.
of that is me
Yeah.
doing the thing to her. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So I mean,
Me, I just need visual stimulus. I'm not necessarily putting myself in the scenario. I'm just like, that looks like fun.
oh my god, can we get through one podcast without your horrible?
Not
sound
anymore.
effects?
We would have if you never would have made it a big deal.
I'm not making it
now-
a big deal. I'm
you
just
were. You're
letting
throwing
you
a hissy
know.
fit like a child.
You want to see a hissy fit? I'll throw a hissy fit.
Throw a hissy fit, honey.
I'll do
You go
it.
right ahead. I'll start throwing stuff.
I'll throw my fucking
Yeah.
purse at you.
What do you not want to watch lesbian porn because you have a thing against lesbians?
I mean, that's one of them. That's one of them.
I've said this multiple times. I truly, sincerely hope that I have a lesbian daughter.
Yeah, and I think your reasoning's not going to come off well. Like, this would be a really good one for, what'd you call them?
The gays? Oh, the dynamic duo?
The dynamic duo, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that would be a good one for in front of them.
Yeah,
Because I don't
I'll tell you.
Because I'm definitely going to probably agree with you just because I'm an asshole
Well,
like that. But
here, I will put
I don't
out my
think it's
reasoning
coming out.
right now. They can listen to it, and then if they want to come back on, they can argue with me.
it'd be nice if they just commented.
Well, that's not going to happen, and you know that.
Because our friends don't comment.
They don't love us. They don't care.
Not
They
even
don't
that
care.
girl that's got
They
your
wanna-
family hostage. She don't
No,
comment.
she doesn't care. She made one comment.
But it was bad.
Don't worry about it. I don't want to say anything to give away her identity and shame her for being associated with me. The fatty.
Why does your daughter need to be?
I will tell you exactly why. First off, I think it is good to, in this day and age, still raise a man to be a man, but that is now considered toxic masculinity.
Yeah.
But if you are raising a daughter to behave that way, now you are empowering her. Now you're a feminist.
Proactive.
Exactly. Given girl power. Also, I don't have to worry about her ever getting pregnant.
Yeah, but there's no, like, very few people are gay from, like, the first time they realize they like someone.
No, I'm going to raise them that way. Just like Louis C.K. I'm going to raise her gay.
Thank you for pointing that out. Yeah.
Exactly.
Brush your little gay teeth.
And also what I said was just, I hope that she's gay. Not that I'm going to beat her
Well,
into
not beat her,
gayness.
but, like, I didn't know if you.
I'm not gonna beat her into gayness like Michael Jackson's dad. Like, I'm not gonna beat her into some weird thing.
Allegedly.
I'm just gonna, you know, keep pushing the softball in front of her and hope that she picks it up. That's all I can do.
Mm-hmm.
The person I was talking to was saying, like, well, you know, it'd be pretty awesome to have, you know, a lesbian daughter as long as she's, you know, a good softball player. And I'm like, of course she's going to be a good softball player. That's like saying, oh, you know, as long as she wears a shirt and tie to the prom, of course she's going to wear a shirt and tie to the prom. Like, it's like, oh man, I really hope she learns how to rock a flannel and a flat bill hat. And I was like, yeah, of course she is going to rock a flannel and a flat bill hat.
Yep.
Not of course. I would say there's a 70% chance.
I hope she, like, you know, fist bumps everyone. Of course she's going to fist bump everyone.
Of course she's going to fist other people. Yeah, of course.
Fist bump.
Fist. Fist her in the bum. Fisting.
I think we're somewhere, there's like lost in translation.
No, I think we're on the same page.
Yeah, she's gonna be good at softball. She's gonna be interested in football. She's actually gonna know what the hell's going on in the field.
She played rugby.
She might be a kicker on a football team.
No, she's a licker, not a kicker. No, I'm saying like rugby. She'd be awesome at rugby.
Just because it has the word rug in it?
I didn't even pick up on that. That's brilliant. I really, the girls are gonna hear this and they're gonna be like, oh, so you just go on a fucking lesbian rant for like fucking 10 minutes.
Well, they're gonna be there. I feel like Nicole would have the most problem with you being like, I want my daughter to be gay.
Well, that's the thing with like white people that have like become like newly like, you know, involved in like social justice or woke, as the kids would say.
Mm-hmm.
They're almost like alcoholics in a sense of where like they don't even want to dip their toe into anything that could be considered racially charged or insensitive or a joke because, you know, they don't want that to be a part of their life anymore. It's like an alcoholic saying like, no. Like, I can't even have like a beer or else that'll set me off.
Right.
You know, and I'll be fucking, you know, snorting coke and fucking chugging tequila out of the bottle and buying a hooker. These people are basically saying like, no, I don't even want to be touched by anything potentially racially insensitive because next thing you know, I'll slide back and I'll wake up with a burning cross in my yard and a fucking minorities hanging from a tree. It's just like, guys, it's...
That's a Tuesday for...
No, we can't say that anymore about him.
Why?
Yeah. And the other day I made that post because I saw Finley Assholes had tweeted it about it, that somebody had like either went to the hospital or died. Somebody died.
They almost wrecked.
Almost wrecked?
Yeah.
Okay, then I care so much less about it. So much
less, yeah.
Over some grass that had been blown into the road, and I retweeted it to you and was like, hey, does this change your opinion about motorcycle riders? You know, this person almost died.
Okay, so right here, it was a video, and it said, just witness a guy on a motorcycle almost lose control of his bike because this guy mowing the Finley's State Highway Patrol is blowing all the grass. So this is a state patrolman, is what he's saying?
Oh, okay.
Is blowing all the grass into the road. And he asked me Yale asked me if it changed my mind on like, because I've always been an advocate for, I don't give a fuck about blowing grass into the road because my four wheels go right over the grass without, you know, any problems.
It's their fault for riding on a death trap, is your opinion.
Yeah. So, yeah, did it change? And I said, absolutely not. My opinion is motorcycles are a bad life choice, and that confirms it. Every time. Motorcycles are a horrible, horrible idea. Like,
they're so much fun.
I mean, a fucking bug could throw you off. Could throw you off your fucking motorcycle. You get a big enough bug to hit you in the face.
Nah, that's what most of them have, those shields now.
My thing is like in a car, if I don't pay attention a little bit, that's fine because, you know, I'll be able to like correct myself real quick. In a motorcycle, I feel like you have to pay attention 100% of the time. Like, you can't lose focus even remotely a little bit. I don't know anything. Like, have you ever rode like a dirt bike or anything? I've never done anything like that.
It's honestly the hardest part is learning how to shift. It's just weird. It's a little more different than shifting in a car. But yeah, that's once you get the hang of it, it's not so bad. But yeah, especially at first, it requires a lot of attention.
Oh, I'm
And
sure.
That's what that is one of the complaints. Like some people say, like they love traveling that way and like the view that they get because they can look all around them. They're not blocked by a car. But a lot of the other people are saying like, no, I have to pay attention, so I feel like I'm not seeing as much as I could see. Yeah,
because like there's times where I go 2 to 3 minutes without looking out the front window because I'm on my phone driving.
Jesus Christ.
No, I'm not that bad, but yeah, I was bad. And then they told me that, is it worth it? That, that whole campaign bullshit. Was it worth it? I don't know.
Do not. You were about to try and steal a Daniel Tosh joke.
I ended it there. I started it just so you knew where I was going with that, but...
I heard it immediately in your voice. Yeah. I was like, don't you fucking dare.
No.
Don't you fucking dare, dude.
No.
I will fucking assault you.
I would have gave him credit anyway, but...
Yeah, that's unfortunately, like... Probably 30% of our podcast is us being like, hey, wasn't that other person so much funnier than us? Do you remember that time? You remember that time? You remember? I remember. See? We just did it again. Did it again.
They're all way funnier than we will ever be.
Yeah, I know. That's the sad part. But I'm not going to give up. I believe in myself. I can do this.
No.
Deafening silence.
No. I know we're supposed to like talk each other up and like be. I can't. Because I know everyone says you're pessimistic or whatever. I'm a realist. I always say. This is like it's not. Realistically, are you going to make it doing comedy?
Realistically?
Probably no. I said realistically.
That's not what you said. That's what you were trying to say.
I think we're going to go back and find out that that's what I said. Yeah.
No, you said realistically.
No.
This is another. I knew somebody they could not say mercilessly.
That is a little difficult.
Mercilessly.
Yeah, that one's.
And
a
then
difficult.
like I was trying to help them out, and then at one point they said mercilessly, and like they were like it was making them fuck up more. And then what was the word that I fucked up? I had given her so much shit for so long about that word, and then I fucked up effortlessly. I kept saying like effortlessly. I kept leaving out the T.
Yeah.
So, and then I finally, like, I sat there and I fucking drilled the word over and over again until I could actually fucking say it correctly because I was like, I am not getting any more shit about this. This is going to be a one-time thing.
Here's something that is kind of interesting that I just sprung up a conversation with someone I haven't talked to in years, and it happened. It ended up getting to the point where this person says, yeah, I know that you never admit that you're wrong, and that's one of your like biggest pet peeves about me.
Oh, you hate that. I fucking hate it.
That I will never
fucking
admit.
Hate it. That other friends where it's just like, yeah, that's just how I am. You are essentially the same as the fucking people that believe in the zodiac signs, where you're just like, hey, no. I'm a Scorpio, and you're just like, I'm just Derek. That's just what it is.
No, it's
yes, you motherfucker. Yes.
No.
You will never admit that you're wrong, and it's just like, no, like, you cannot accept it. You will not hear it.
That's the thing, is I don't hear it. I'm just saying. Okay. No, I'm not wrong. So I said what I said, and I said it correctly. I don't even remember the word we were arguing about.
Yeah, I'm gonna edit this whole thing, and then the last fucking 10 minutes of the episode is just gonna be you saying that word incorrectly over and over and over and over and over again, and then cut in with like, I said what I said and it was definitely correct, over and over and over again with the word. That's gonna be like a new thing. Hey, aren't you working on something a little bit new? Yeah, the new... Do you want to kind of give them like an idea of it? Or? The new intro. And again, we are encouraging your participation on this. Yeah. Mm-hmm. As dumb and pointless as that is, because you guys don't give a shit. We have a Twitter, we have email. This is how you keep fans YouTube. And gain new ones, is to talk shit about them. That's how you do it. I would love for them to talk shit about us. Oh my god! I would love it. Come after us. Say like, something. Fuck you guys. You show us dog shit. Even if you're not a fan, I want someone to comment. You know what? We're just gonna start trying to get more controversial and more fucked up. Yeah. And just like to get somebody to like, how the fuck could you say that there needs to be a new Hitler? Like, we're just going to go, like, way over the top.
We'll have one that's, like, way against feminism and just send it to a feminist group.
Yeah. I like it. And be like, hey, we had designed this commercial as, like, a pro-women's power thing. Like, if you guys could use this. And then we just send it to Antifa.
Well, we can send it to, like, what we can do is we'll make one where it's kind of like, these are all the things women can do, and then go through like a legitimate list of what women can do, and it's normal everyday shit, and then go until a man's there, and then apparently they lose all ability to fucking do all this.
It's like, women can do anything.
Take out the trash.
Except admit that you're fucking wrong, you stupid cow.
Wait, was that about women, or were you trying to go after me right there?
No, that was about women also. It was about both.
It was about both. Yeah, it was two birds, one stone.
Oh, fuck, man. That would be great. But no, so what we're doing is we're piecing together a new intro, and I've already pulled some sound bites from it of, like, the funniest lines and the funniest things ever said on the show, and we're going to cut them together. We're going to use the same song because we only have permission to use that one song. So that's the song that you get forever. And we're just going to cut in. So the intro, like, before it says, welcome to the Den of Debauchery, it'll be cut in with a bunch of different, like, sound bites of, like, really funny moments. Obviously, I already pulled some off of the episode with Junior, the episode with Caleb. So if you guys would, please comment or tweet, whatever.
Comment, tweet, email.
Like, the funniest lines that you can remember. Because I will be honest, I pulled what I could remember off the top of my head, but we've put out, 14? Put out 14.
I think, yeah.
14.
Ours was solo. Yeah, our solo was 13. So
yeah, at 14. The time that we record this one, we've put out 14. By the end of the day, like, we're going to have, 16, here soon. So, and we have recorded so much more audio that never makes it into the episode. So my brain cannot remember all the shit. So anything that you can remember that is the funniest soundbite, the funniest line, the thing that made you laugh the hardest, or you think the thing that, like, captures the essence of this show the best, which is most likely porn or diarrhea, let's be honest. Go ahead and hit us up. Let us know what that is. That way we can try and tailor the intro to you guys and what you guys like, the funniest things that you guys find. Get on that, you bitches. That'll do it for this episode. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Den of Debauchery, as Junior would call it. And one more thing, guys. I want to go ahead and put this out there. So the deal is, a lot of people have been requesting, audio-only versions, something other than YouTube. And we've looked at a lot of different options. A lot of them are going to cost money. What we can do is we can put it up on Stitcher. The problem is we need our own URL, which means we need a website. And we can't really afford to have a website. But if we get to 100 YouTube subscribers, you can then get your own custom YouTube URL. So, if we get that, then we can put it up on Stitcher. So, if you guys want to be able to not have to open YouTube, if you want to be able to, have it playing audio and you can have your phone closed in your pocket, if you want to listen to it while you're working out or running, or if, you're working at your job and you can't have YouTube open and you just want to be able to hear the audio, then encourage everyone to subscribe. That is the way that we will be able to put this out. I'm going to keep working. I'm sure somebody out there has a way around this that we don't have to wait that long. I'm sure we're going to figure out a way to put out, this not on YouTube. YouTube is just the easiest to upload. So, for right now, until we have something better, we need to get to 100 subscribers. 101, don't care about as of right now. But 100 is the magic number. So please, spread this around. Get your friends to subscribe, like it, and enjoy it, you bitches. Peace.
Realistically. realistically, 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 realistically. I said it correctly.